Yo, welcome back to the channel. Home Recovery. We just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it no matter where it's at, no matter how far, how big, how long. It don't matter. We're gonna go find that joint. What's up, y'all? Today, I want to talk about self-confidence. You feel me? But before we get started, you already know I need everybody to to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. I'm still trying to get these 100 subscribers. You feel me? You already know. Help your boy out and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of stuff playing. Actually, I'm gonna tell you about that once the video is end. When I'm ending the video, after I get done doing the video, I got some stuff planned I want to tell y'all about. You already know how I do. But anyway, you already know what we do. Now, I want to talk about self-confidence. And the only reason why I want to talk about self-confidence because I've been seeing some stuff and hearing some stuff and talking to a lot of people. And I noticed that a lot of people have been not having as much confidence as, they used to have. You know what I'm saying? And then the reason why I'm saying this and what I'm talking about is a lot of people know, and everybody, this is a proven fact that, once you get in recovery, you gain weight. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, I don't know, it's just the way it is. I don't know, and that's because, you're so used to not eating when you're in addiction. You know what I'm saying? You drinking, you're an alcoholic, whatever, guess what? You don't eat. You don't eat because of the fact of the matter is, and excuse this tank, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of in my way, but it's alright though. We gonna let Bobby the lizard, you know what I mean? Let him be, you know what I'm saying? Let Bobby be over there,
That's Big Booty Judy to you, sir.
Big Booty Judy, Bobby, I don't get whatever the dang on thing is. Y'all wanna see it, huh? I'll show you guys. You guys probably just might. AJ got a little lizard or whatever for the babies and Diamond and them and whatever. But anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? Okay, yeah. You when you're in recovery, you gain weight, and you you know what I'm saying. And like I said, the reason why you gain weight is because you're so used to not eating. And, you just so used to thinking about that drug, that gambling, whatever the addiction is, that's what you think about. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have, an eating, addiction, and then, but that's a different story or whatever. I'm going to cover that a different day. But anyway, like I said, on this one right here, you know what I'm saying? You're so used to not eating that once you get into recovery, that's all you do. You know what I'm saying? You eat your body is just, your body is just, your body is just trying to get all the nutrients and stuff like that because it's trying to rebuild itself. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about why you eat a lot. You know what I mean? That and the other reason why if people that don't know about this or whatever, when you in your addiction or whatever, let's say you drinking, and it's crazy to think about this, but this is real talk. This is a real thing. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm gonna let y'all know this because, it's a real thing that when you drinking or whatever, let's say you drinking, your hand is so used to doing this motion. You know what I mean? Drinking, bringing that cup up to your mouth and you drinking or whatever, or you doing drugs, your hand is used to, going, bring your hand up to your mouth, depends on what kind of, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, so when you eat a lot because you still want to do stuff with your hands because your brain is automatically thinking, oh, I need to do stuff with my hands. I got to do this stuff because that's what it's so used to doing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So your motor skills, your hands, you have to do something with it. Just like smoking a cigarette or whatever, the people that do smoke cigarettes, and you think about, and you think about quitting smoking, you see that people, sometimes they'll get a fake cigarette or something, to chew on it or have it in their mouth or something like that because it's a mental thing. Your brain is just so used to using your hands to do something. And that's why when you are in recovery, you eat a lot because you got to do something with your hands. So what can you do? You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can think about doing is eating. You know what I'm saying? You still got the whole point of, if you're an alcoholic or whatever, you bringing your hand up to your mouth. You're not drinking nothing at that point, but you're still putting your hand up to your mouth. Or if you're used to doing drugs, you putting your hand up to your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Depends on what kind of drug you was into or whatever. The point is this: you still have to do something. So you automatically jump to eating. You know what I'm saying? And then you think about this though. You like, okay, so I'm eating a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting bigger, and you wondering why you're getting bigger. Because like I said, it's just a proven fact that's why. Because you have to do something. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in recovery switch one addiction to another. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way it goes. So you're like, why? You know what I'm saying? And you switch it from doing drugs or drinking right to eating. You know what I mean? And let me tell you one thing though, and this is the way it is. You will slow down. You know what I mean? The longer you in recovery, the less you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you that because it's a proven fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you that out of my experience. Like me, you're like, oh well, James, that's easy for you to say. You're not that big. You know what I'm saying? Little do you guys know that I used to weigh before, when I was in my addiction, I think 130 maybe type that. When I got out of recovery, guys, I was 210 pounds. You know what I'm saying? That's 80 pounds right there that I gained when I was in recovery. You know what I'm saying? I've been walking a lot because I've been having to go do so much stuff, do classes or whatever, so I'm losing weight, and that's fine or whatever. So don't think, okay, this guy must really be back on drugs. No, guys, I'm not back on drugs. You know what I'm saying? I just been working out sometimes and riding on my bike. I've been riding the bike all the time because your boy ain't got a car, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta ride a bike. But even still, guys, I still got a belly. You know what I'm saying? Going on.
Daddy.
It was perfect for the self-esteem video.
Yeah, but it's true though. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget my thug life. Don't worry about my thug life tattoo because your boy used to be a thug, so I had to get thug life. Well, yeah, but I just wanted to show people off rip. You know what I mean? People could be like, oh well, that's just his shirt. You know what I mean? I just want to show people. You know what I'm saying? Like, your boy, I might wear big clothes, so I might not look that big, but I got a stomach, you know what I'm saying, for sure, like I said. And when I was definitely in my addiction, you know how you people have a six pack, but you really don't have a six pack. You just that dang on skinny, or like I could see my ribs. You know what I'm saying? And I had a six pack, but it wasn't really a six pack. It was just my stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's how darn old skinny I was. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just what it is. So my point is this, and what I'm trying to say is, don't get discouraged, guys. Don't be like, oh, okay, I weigh this much now, and I don't know what to do about it and stuff like that. A lot of people will say that, you're fat or whatever. You know what I call it? I call it healthy. You healthy now. You know what I'm saying? When you were skinny or whatever, I know people that were so skinny, like they seen their bones, like they had no weight on them, looked like they was like, like one of them commercials, like for them people that's across the seas or whatever, like that is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather see somebody healthy and you know what I'm saying, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? Then not have no weight on their bones. You can see their rib cage. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But my whole point is why I'm saying this. So don't sit there, guys, and think that you're ugly because you gain weight ever since you've been in recovery. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it goes. And like I said, eventually you're going to end up losing the weight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be more confident or whatever. And I heard somebody saying, this is the reason why I even did this video. They said, oh, people don't want to hang out with me now, like guys talking about guys or whatever, because they're not the same weight as they was. And let me tell you one thing though, if that person don't want to hang out with you because you will gain weight or whatever that is, don't want to date you or whatever the case may be, guess what? Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them motherfuckers because they rather see you skinny and on drugs than, you know what I'm saying, healthy and eating right and eating good. They don't give no two fucks. They don't give no two fucks about you. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, if that's the way it is, fuck them. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? For real though, because you gonna want somebody that loves you, that loves you so much and want to be with you, no matter what you look like, no matter, you know what I'm saying, the ups, the downs, the this, the that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, who cares? You healthy now. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say you fat or whatever. You healthy. And there ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Honestly, there's really nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? So like, don't even worry about, you know what I'm saying, what people say or whatever, because at the end of the day, you're beautiful just the way you are. You handsome just the way you are. If that girl or that guy or whatever just like, oh, you too fat for me now. Oh, okay, well, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Forget about you then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go find somebody that love me for all my pounds. You know what I'm saying? All my chunkiness. All like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? That want more pushing for the, you know, more cushion for the pushing or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me mad. For real though, like, that's true though. You know what I'm saying? So don't sit there and think that, you know what I'm saying, that you got to stop eating or whatever just to make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if food makes you happy right now, instead of hitting that bottle or instead of doing them drugs, you know what I'm saying, then go ahead and eat you that food. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't gonna be like this forever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna be like, oh, I wanna go to the gym or whatever for you. You know what I'm saying? For your self-confidence, for how you feel. So don't you ever in your life let somebody else tell you how you should look. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Like I said, we done some more. We didn't look. Well, let me tell you one thing though. You think you look big or you think you look chunky or whatever right now? Think about how you looked when you was deep in your addiction. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know one thing for me. I look fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I put pictures and stuff like that for you guys to see that how I used to look. You know what I'm saying? I did a collage or whatever of how I used to look, and you know what I'm saying, how I look now. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm gonna tell you one thing right now for sure. That I rather look the way I look. I rather look the way I look now than what the fuck I looked like before. You know what I'm saying? Because I look like one of them like emo kids or some shit that just, you know, like you could have blew me like, and I probably would have blew away. You know what I'm saying? And that's guarantee you. And I ain't talking no bullshit. Just, you know what I'm saying? That's facts. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just how I feel. So, and you know what? I'm going to tell you one other thing too, though, for sure. That you know, you need a self-care. You know what I'm saying? Self-care is so important, you know what I'm saying, in recovery. You know what I'm saying? Because we so used to bearing who we are and bearing our feelings and stuff like that, you know what? Self-care, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? If you gain 100 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Take you a you know what I'm saying? Self-care. Go ahead and get your hair cut. Go ahead and get your hair done. Go ahead and get your nails done. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, because like I said, it's going to keep you strong and it's going to keep your mental strong. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's what's really important and what's matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Self-care is like 100% that and affirmations. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what you look like. You know what I'm saying? You need to think to yourself that, oh, I look good. You know what I'm saying? Because you do look good, like I said, because at the end of the day, you healthy now. You in recovery. You clean. You know what I'm saying? You got a purpose now. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing, though. These people out here that's telling it, do this, or telling you that, talking about, oh, I liked you better when you were skinny. Well, when I was skinny and fucked up, and ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, you look raggedy and whatever, you know what I'm saying, that I said, that don't make no goddamn sense to me. You know what I'm saying? That's some really fucked up, retarded ass shit. You know, what the fuck do you mean? You are like when I was skinny, or when I was what? When I was fucking fiending, I was a fucking Jones, I was doing whatever, alcoholic, I was this, I'd be like, come on now, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? But you said you love me. Nigga, you don't love me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they just love the idea of you. You know what I'm saying? And tell them motherfuckers if that's what they love, then they better go get somebody else that, you know what I'm saying, is not in recovery. That's 95 pounds 110, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get you that motherfucker if that's what you want, because I ain't the one. That's not where I'm going back to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't ever let nobody try to put you down like that, because all they trying to do is pull you back into that same bullshit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, if they really love you, then they will love you for who you are, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's for real. So, I mean, that's just how I feel about that shit. And like I said, for sure, always remember that self-care is always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I wanted to drop about that one, because you already know how I feel. Like I said, I done heard so many people saying, like, you know, it's a problem because I'm getting bigger, it's this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wanted to come on here and just show y'all how big I done got. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was skinny, like I said, skinny as hell. Like, for real. That's no lie. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, once you get out here and you start working or start doing whatever, just actually doing stuff like normal human beings, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you gonna lose it. You know what I'm saying? Start eating healthier. You know what I'm saying? Eat some damn vegetables. Eat a salad or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm just saying, in general. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Don't be like, oh, I'm not eating no more because I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? No, that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's not healthy. The heck? You just turning one from addiction to another. And shit like that. Self-confidence is the key, people. You know what I'm saying? Have self-confidence in yourself because you deserve it. You've been through a lot of motherfucking shit. And you done, you know what I'm saying? And if you done got through that shit, then you can get through the little bit of weight you gained or something that you think. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once you go to the gym and you work out, you gonna make it healthy weight. You know what I'm saying? It's good that you gaining that weight. Because like now you could turn it into muscle. You know what I'm saying? You could turn it into muscle. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You like turn it into that good, you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I mean? Good weight. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, you ain't got no damn meat on your bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, all you see is goddamn bones. That's just, like, meat. That's just fucking disgusting. Like I said, when I see myself in the picture, how I used to look like, I was disgusted with myself. You feel me? Like, what you mean? Like I said, I'd rather see myself looking like this than that any day. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say about that. You feel me? Self-confidence, people. Self-confidence. And don't care about the weight. Because that's going to happen. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So just respect that. That's just what it is. But okay, I wanted to sit y'all. I got some stuff going up. I told y'all I was going to tell y'all. I got this thing going on where I'm about to go. I'm planning some stuff where I do go to Virginia. And I'm having like...
$100.
I don't do that here. I'm doing, what's that? What we doing? What are we?
Live podcast.
Yeah, live podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm having my man Gibson. I'm trying to get it's probably gonna be in a couple months or whatever. I'm just letting y'all know this now so y'all can get some stuff going and planning this stuff. It's gonna be a live podcast. I'm gonna be coming there. I'm gonna film it, of course. I'm gonna have a couple people up there, like my mom. I'm gonna have my homeboy up there, a couple of my homeboys up there, and then we gonna sit there and we gonna talk. But the thing about it is, I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm gonna put the thing down there, like the address, where we gonna be. It's gonna be in Virginia first, then I'm gonna move it to Jackson, then we might go to a different city or some shit, you know what I'm saying, something like that. That's what I'm trying to get. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a wonderful time. We're gonna have food there. We're gonna have you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have live music there. I'm gonna have my boy Gibson. You already know Gibson. Go ahead and do a show for me if you willing to, or whatever. It's, you know what I'm saying, recovery music. But the thing about it is, and the good thing about it is what I'm trying to do, and the reason why I want to tell y'all this right now, because it don't matter where you at, if you can come to where I'm, you know, where I'm having it, and if you can't, let me know on the comments, and I'm gonna try to hit y'all city too. But I'm gonna have whoever, I'm gonna have a couple people coming with me talk, you know what I'm saying, about our addiction and about our story and our recovery and things like that. But I'm gonna have whoever else want to talk, I'm gonna invite whoever else to come up there and tell their story. Because the stories need to be told. You know what I'm saying? And I want, if you in the audience and you just like, oh, James, I want to come up there and tell my story, then come on up. You know what I'm saying? Come on down, like the price is right. You, it don't matter. I want y'all come up. Y'all come up if you're at the same goddamn time. I don't give no flying freaking hex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want everybody to be able to tell their story and be heard. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, everybody's story is different, and it's important for us to get these stories out there. And I think that would be a great thing. That's what I'm trying to get going and stuff. I'm gonna let y'all know the details. You know what I'm saying, for sure. But like I said, I gotta go ahead and get this shit done to cook dinner or whatever. But y'all already know what I always say. I'm super proud of you. You. Especially you. So don't ever think that you getting big or whatever, that you ain't worth it, you ain't pretty or handsome. You feel me? I love y'all. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Put your comments down below. You know what I'm saying? And give this video a fat thumbs up. Turn your post notifications on. So every time I drop a good video, y'all know I dropped a good video and it'll be a great video. You know what I'm saying already? Go ahead and push this to all your little, you know what I'm saying, your Twitter, your Bitter, your Facebook, whatever the heck you got out there. Go ahead and throw it out there. And your boy is out. Peace.